Hello everyone, this is Dr. Christine, aka Dr. Simple Budgets. Welcome back to my channel and happy October. I am back from major oral surgery. It took about a week and a half to get the whole thing done. I had to be on antibiotics before they could go back in again. They had to do a very expensive treatment on me because I had problems all the way up to the bone. After the treatment I got, my endodontist told me it's probably going to take 1.5 years for my bone to get healthy again and regrow, but I didn't lose any teeth and I didn't lose my crown. He did a great job. So I'm very thankful for all of that. And in the process, my original dentist, I think I told you this, they forgot to tell me they were out of network and I had to pay about $165 just for x-rays, which should have been totally free under my dental insurance. They used to be under my insurance, but apparently they are no longer in network as of June, but I haven't been there for a year, so I didn't know that. And they didn't tell me. So then when I had to do the actual treatment, the actual root canal and all of the bone and all that stuff, because I went for the specialized level of care, it was about $515. Between the $165 and the $515, I took some money out of these binders here. So today we're going to do October reset. IOUs are going to get paid. It's going to be crazy. So, but before we get into that, because it's October, I think it's time for me to switch out my artwork here. It's always off camera there, but it's always there for me. This was my son's artwork that he did, and I'm going to replace it now with something a little bit more apropos for October, and that is this one. Isn't that adorable? It's called The Scream. And who painted this? My daughter painted this when she was in room 33, second grade. So my daughter painted this, and this is going to be our all the way up till probably Christmas. I might change it out then, but for October and November, this is going to be our artwork. So yeah, my daughter painted this when she drew it and painted it when she was 7 years old. Yeah. So that goes there. Okay, so I went to the bank and I took out $953. And so let's count it up and make sure it's all here. And then we will get into the cash stuffing for today.
So we have a total of 100, 200, and $100 bills. We have 50, 100, 50, and $50 bills. So that's 350. Then we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40. All right. So that was 350 plus 240 is 50, 590. Okay, 590. I can count. All right, 590, and then we have 100. All right. So $600. Then we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 700. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $800. Then we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, $900. 905, 10, 15, 20, 25, $925. And our raggedy ones. We have, oh gosh, what was it? 900 and, see, I forgot already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So that should be $950 and 51, 52, 53, $953
in total. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna stuff my wallet. Okay, here's my wallet, and my wallet is kind of special because I've already spent some of the money. I went shopping yesterday. One of my subscribers, who was it? Was it Michelle Vu? Said, hey, do you ever shop at Aldi? And I was like, oh, the Aldi's too far away. But yesterday, I went to Aldi, and I went to, where did I go? Walmart. Walmart, I was looking for a laminating machine. They didn't have any in store, so then we went over to Aldi because it was on the way back home. And I had a good time at Aldi. And now, did I have a grocery budget? No. So what I did was I put that on my credit card, and now I need to pay my credit card back. Now I have more money this month for groceries. I budgeted $80 this month for groceries, which is $10 over my normal. But I bought so much food at Aldi that I'm for sure going to be able to eat for the next 3 weeks. And then I have, this is a longer month. So I think there's 5 weeks in total in October. So yeah, that $80, 60 of it was already spent. Let's see, let's start with gas though. So gas was $60 for this month. Let me see, I think I'm supposed to do 2 20s and 2 10s. So we'll take 2 20s and 2 10s. Okay, and now I spent 15 of this already. So actually I think what I'll do is I'll put this 10 back and I'll get 2 5s because I already spent the money in cash. Now where did I get that cash from? I'll have to think about it. But anyway, we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60 for gas. 15 of that has to pay me back from somewhere, and I have to think about that. I'm sure I wrote it down, so I'm not really worried about it. I just need to check and see where it's supposed to be going. Groceries, only have $5 rollover. What went into groceries. It wasn't enough to pay for all these, obviously. But the good news is I had a budget of $80, like I said. So we're gonna do 2 20s. We're gonna do 3 10s. And we're going to do a 5. Okay, so that's 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75. But it should be $80. And let's put this 5 back for a 10. It's supposed to be $80. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay, and I spent 60 of it, so I need to pay back my Visa card $60. 20, 40, 50, 60. So I'm going to put this to the side. And then for groceries for the last 2 weeks of the month, we'll have $25, which is plenty for me.
Okay.
Dining out gets $10. And I'm trying to hold on to this $10, which I will, until I go to Tanaka Farms. I probably won't need it, but just in case, I just want to have it just in case. If I'm going to dine out, that's where I'm going to dine out. Let's see, personal also gets $10 this month. And I haven't been buying anything lately. Like, I haven't been shopping for anything lately. So I wonder if I'll end up holding on to this or not. I'm not sure. And then household is just going to get $1. I'm going to use my CVS $10 store credit plus this $1. And I just need, like, right now I think I need dental floss because I was going through it over the last week and a half. That's it for wallet for now. Let's get into our sinking funds right away because this is the binder that got raided, and this is the binder that I owe the most money back. I owe a total of $115 back into this binder. Yeah. But it's good to know that I can just, you know, pay myself back and then just reset for October. Okay, let's start with car registration. I owe car registration $55. Car registration is also getting $25 this month. So, yeah. 20, 40. And then another 20. Hopefully this is going to work out. 50. And then 55, 25. Okay. So again, I already owed it $55, and then I'm cash stuffing $25 toward it this month as well. So let's get this straightened out. So now car registration has a total of $20, $40, $60, $70, $75, $80. So car registration is now completely replenished. Car maintenance, I owe $4. Plus, car maintenance is getting $21, so it's getting a 20 and a 1. So car maintenance now has a total of 21, 22, 23, 24, $25. So we can get rid of that IOU. Car insurance, I owe $10. And then car insurance this month is also getting $30, so a 20 and a 10. So car insurance now has $20, $30, $40, and we can get rid of that IOU. And I have a tracker here for car insurance as well. I don't think I showed it last time. But this is from Sassy Beauty Budgets. My goal for car insurance is $500 so that when I have to pay my premium next year in September, I will have $500. Each of these 2 balloons is $20. And so let's see, what do I have now? I have, ooh, I should have 2 balloons colored. Oh, great. Let me do that right now. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and color another balloon here for $10. And then we're going to color 2 more balloons for the other $20. So thank you, Erin, for this tracker. Or I should call it a challenge tracker. Moving on to kiddos, I owe kiddos $50. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to give them a 50. Plus, they also get 70, I think another $25. 20 and a 5 for kiddos. Yep. So now kiddos has a total of 50, 75. So Wait, let me make sure I'm correct. Am I correct? I think Kiddos is getting $75, right? I'm not sure.
Let me check. Hold on one sec.
Okay, I was correct. So I was paying it back 50 and I was adding 25 to it. So that means that we get to check off one more heart because each heart is worth $25. All right, so that is what we are putting into Kiddos. And then we will move on to taxes. So I owe taxes $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And taxes is also getting $2 this month. 1 and 2 for a total of $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6 for taxes. Again, I'm really hoping that I don't need to pay taxes at all in April. But just in case, I'm trying to save up about $45 to $50 for taxes. Upgrade always gets its obligatory $65. So 50, 60, and 5 for the payment. For upgrade, that is my old credit card back when I had a credit card and I was one of those people who was just living vicariously using their credit card unwisely. Not what I'm doing anymore. Now I gotta pay that credit card back. Oh well. All right. I owe this one $60. Wow. $60. Okay. So we have a 50 and a 60. And then an extra 15. And then an extra 100. And why is it like that? Well, because there's two people that are getting money here. One is my daughter, who paid for the majority of the Southern California Edison debt, and then my dad. What happened? Okay, so it's my fault. An adult is always going to take accountability, but my electricity bill was showing 00000. When I would try to get into the app, it wouldn't allow me. When I would go onto the website, it would say I don't owe anything. And I was like, well, what kind of wild credit do I have? Do you know it showed like that for a year? And every time I spoke to someone, they were like, yep, it's just zero. Well, then they figured it out on their end. And when it caught up, it was like $1,300 that I owed for electricity. You know, I had my electricity going for that whole time. It was a whole year. So she paid for half, my dad paid for half, and now I'm just paying them back. So she now has 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. Yeah. Health, I owe you $66. Well, actually, health is going to get nothing. So I depleted health altogether. All of this went toward my dental work, so that was that. Visa gets all this money here. So 40 of it is going to go in on October 6th. And then the remaining 20 of it is going to go in on October 15th. Because the 6th is the credit reporting date. So I wanted to show that I still have $20 in there for some utilization. And then the due date is the 15th. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60 right now. And I will put this money back in the bank and then pay Visa when the time comes, not for another week. High yield savings. So right now it has 225. So that would be $240. All right, and I didn't touch my high yield savings for my dental work at all. I didn't want to. So I didn't. So this should be 240. So let me grab another $20 bill from here. So we'll have 20 and 40. So these are placeholders if you're new to my channel. This is the money that's already in the bank. And then it gets automatically drafted out of my bank account directly into my high yield savings. So I never pull it out in cash. I just represent the money here using placeholders. So high yield savings now has $100, $240. This will have $500 by the end of the year. We have self-ink savings. This is my Christmas money that I'm still funding through a debit card. And it's going to get another $20. Let me see, it should be up to $170. So I'm going to represent that with a $20 placeholder. By the way, if you like my placeholders, these are all available on my Ko-fi shop. If you want to download them and print them off and laminate them yourself, they're for free on my Ko-fi shop. You can find my description for my Ko-fi below. So now self-ink savings now has $150, $170. And that is not all that I'm saving toward Christmas. There's my celebrations binder too. And then miscellaneous, I believe, is just getting $1. Okay, and that is my sinking funds binder and my wallet. All right. So now I think what I want to do is just get the rest of my binders set up. So we're going to start with these two binders. Let's start with celebrations. Celebrations is supposed to be getting $70. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be getting $20 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It should also be getting $30 here. And it should also be getting a 20. So we should have a total of 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Uh-oh. It should only be getting 70. Let me put a 5 back. Let's try that again. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to grab a clip. And we're going to stuff our celebrations binder another time. But we just want to put it in here for now. And we'll get back to that later. And this is really low income this month. I think I'm only putting $9 into my month ahead binder here. But I have an extra $1 here, another $1. So that's going to make $10 for this binder. So month ahead is going to get 4. and this $5 bill for a total of $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10. By the way, do you like my dashboard? That's for spooky season right there. And it matches my daughter's art. Cute, huh? Okay, I'm just gonna tuck this in here for now. And that'll be for month ahead. Let's do my personal binder and my vacation binder. Let's see, we should have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. $30 is going into the vacation binder, which we can stuff at another time. Here's my beautiful vacation binder and my beautiful sea turtle that matches that one. We will stuff this one at another time as well. My personal binder is getting $23. I have a note here for myself. So we should be getting 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, $23 for my personal binder, which we will also stuff at another time. This $100 bill is staring me in the face, and I don't know why. I think I have to trust my process a little bit, but right now I'm not trusting my process so much. Let's see. Put that away. Tiny Tuesdays is supposed to be getting $30. It's supposed to get $10 in ones. It's supposed to get 2 5s and a 10, but I'm out of 10s. And I don't have enough ones. I have more 5s than anything. And then I have this, oh, that's what I did. Okay, I thought I was out of 10s. Let's do it like this. So let's see, we should have, let's do 10, 20, 30. And what we'll do is, when we play Tiny Tuesdays next Tuesday, we're going to do some condensing in here like we normally do. We normally do some condensing, and I believe that will work because we have plenty of ones in here, and also plenty of ones that we still need to play with. So that will work for Tiny Tuesdays binder. Let's give 1, 2, 3. Let's give $40 to emergency because this one got really depleted as well. Let's see, we'll put $30 in here. And 2 more 5s. Let's see. All of this IOU stuff, you know, this is what happens. This is what happens when you have an emergency, and I wasn't quite ready for emergency. Of course, I'm building up my emergency fund. I was building this up as well. And I really just, I'm upset a little bit about the fact that my dentist wasn't forthcoming with me about my coverage, and I got charged that money. But what can I do? You can't do anything about it. You just have to be happy that you have what you have and pull from what you have. Because I'm done borrowing money from people. That's just how it goes. So the more I stuff, the more I feel secure and confident that when emergencies happen, I don't have to panic. I just have to pay back. So, we're paying back my emergency binder. There's nothing to color. This will be completely replenished in November, and then we can start coloring balloons again. And now this one should have had $22, or sorry, $32, but for some reason I've got a leftover 100 and a leftover 3, and that makes no sense. So let me go back and check and make sure that everything's okay in my sinking funds binder. Okay, I found the problem. I paid my daughter too much money, and that's where the $10 that I wanted for Tiny Tuesdays went. So I'm going to go back in here, and Tiny Tuesdays is supposed to get 10 ones. So I think I'll just take this 10 away, and we'll do 10 ones instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That will take care of Tiny Tuesdays. We're only doing 3 Tiny Tuesdays this month, so we have 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I do want to say that I was tempted. I won a giveaway. I won a giveaway from Deborah's Money Journey of $30. I was shooketh. Okay, I never win anything, and I won $30. And Deborah is so generous. I don't know about other YouTubers. Maybe other YouTubers are generous. I just find her to be so generous. She does like several giveaways, and she does them for her birthday month. She was doing one each week, and I won $30. So thank you, Deborah. I just want you to know that I'm so grateful to you. I did send you some happy mail. I hope you enjoy it. And I was tempted to put it in here, but I said, you know what? That was a gift to me. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to gift it to others. So that's why we ended up stuffing $70 into my celebrations binder, because money was going toward a Christmas. So I wanted to, I wanted to be able to give back, because I didn't do anything really to earn that $30. It was super generous to begin with. Somewhere I have messed up. I don't know where or why. We only have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I mean, and then we have a $100 bill. So I'm going to have to figure this all out. I apologize for the sloppiness of this video. It's never satisfying when somebody doesn't have it all worked out. But I am taking too much time to get this done. What I'll do is I'll put bonus footage at the end of this video, and I'll let you know what I came with in terms of what the problem was, and I will let you know. Especially, I will let you know, where is this $100 bill supposed to be going? What is this? So yes, thank you all for watching my video. Stay tuned for the bonus footage, and stay psyched for saving. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.
Alright, here's the bonus footage. I made a list of all the IOUs, and it turned out that it was my kiddos. My kiddos! Oh my gosh, don't tell them. I didn't pay them enough. Can you believe it? They were supposed to have more, so yeah, there's the $100 bill, okay? They were supposed to have $125 in here, more, like, all together. So I'm going to actually take the time right now to catch this up, because each of these is worth $25. So they should have had 50, 100, and 25. That's how much they should be having, and that's how much they have now. I don't know why I couldn't figure out where that extra 100 was supposed to go, but I think I just needed to go back and make sure that everything was good. So now kiddos is good, and now the other thing is this is all set now. So if you want to know how much we're going to be coming into with our games binder, it's going to be a total of